So the headline says, biggest Tory donor, looking at Diane Abbott makes you want to hate all black women. And on this show, I often turn up, and, I'm not one of these people who thinks nothing's racist or everything's racist. I've sat here before and said the countryside's not racist, theatre shows aren't racist. This is racist. I think what you got there is racist. In the defence, there was a statement that was released saying that his criticism of Diane Abbott, this is Frank Hester, was nothing to do with her race or gender. Let's look at that phrase, makes you want to hate all black women. I'm not sure it entirely checks out that there's not a whiff of the old racism in here.
Yes, it's not great. I've always maintained Diane Abbott should be mocked as an individual for the content of her character, not in any way that pertains to her entire race. And normally, when I heard this one, Paul, you hear, like, a gaffe involving Diane Abbott, you think, oh, what she said now. But this time, the shoe was on the other foot. I'm so sorry. It's a serious story. Go on.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there is no defence of this, is there? The only defence is we can't even be racist in private anymore. So you can't... That
was your first thought, wasn't it? Can't say anything anymore.
It wasn't my first thought. I was just trying to think, well, where's the balance in this story? And the more I read, I'm like, no balance. No, there's no balance. He said some really dodgy things that are really unacceptable in today's modern age. He has, for the balance, though, he has tried to apologise directly to Diane Abbott. She didn't answer the phone, surprisingly. I don't know how he got her number. And he has, he has put out a statement saying how sorry he was. Now, we all know how powerful racism is. And, if you're accused of being racist, then it can end a career, even if you are donating £10 million to the Tory party in the last year. Interestingly, the Labour Party has called for the Conservatives to return the £10 million, like they're going to do that. I don't think that's entirely necessary. I mean, it comes down to a free speech issue again, and it all comes down to what's acceptable. I believe it's unacceptable. I believe he should be heard, and he can say these things if he wants to, but we should be free to judge him when he does.
Don't worry about the £10 million that he's donated. Don't worry, he's got hundreds of millions of pounds worth of contracts from the NHS, so don't worry.
Plus, the Tories only been in a few more months anyway, so they probably won't need it. But, I mean, to be fair, like you said, he did go on and say, I don't hate all black women at all. So, to be very fair, but then he did say, but I think she should be shot. So he kind of slightly ruined it with the next sentence. It was in 2019, not sure that helps. We're just trying to give all the facts. But, yeah, I think we've covered that one pretty fairly, about as fair as you can be with those sort of comments. So, yeah.
What do you do?
All right.